Damon Mills, a voice actor that publicly denounced and spoke out against Vic Mignogna, has now found himself publicly accused. Yeah, when it comes to other people, like say a Vic Mignogna, it's always listen and believe. So incredibly proud of these two ladies and everyone else who stood up to fight this. Never let others tear you down and silence your voice. Yeah, it's interesting how it's never let anyone silence you as long as those fingers are pointed in the other direction. But when they're pointed your way, it's cease and desist letters, it's denials, it's saying, I want these allegations to be retracted right now or else I'm going to sue. It always goes this way, doesn't it? So hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. And if you know nothing whatsoever about voice actors, well, let's just say that this guy, he has been in a lot. When I say a lot, these are his anime series here. I mean, look it over the years. He has been in quite a few series. He's also been added to movies and, well, video games as well. Now me, I don't keep up with voice actors. What I know this guy is from the Vic Mignogna situation. Now if you don't know what happened with Vic Mignogna, essentially he was accused by a bunch of voice actors that were supposed to be his friends, people like Daman Mills. If you notice this here, this is at Vic Mignogna from 2017. It's been awesome working with you, sir. Thanks so much for having me on board for this awesome ride. To just 2 years later, doing an about face, throwing Vic Mignogna under the bus, and the words right here, well, they're going to come back to haunt him today. Listen to this here. Daman Mills, studios and survivors, they do not owe you any information or evidence regarding any of this or any case this sensitive. I'm glad they've spoken up to keep you all in the loop, but everyone needs to sit down and stop attacking people who've been brave and shared their stories. So someone asks here, how are we supposed to know if these stories are legitimate or not? So what? You hear back, you just want to see video evidence to prove it, because no one is going to whip out their phone when they're being accosted and go and say, hold on, let me get my evidence for the peeps on Twitter so they don't call me a liar. People need to get a clue and listen. Now, Mills, he doesn't stop there. Oh, no, not by a long shot. Because you know what? Words, they're not enough. No, when conventions don't disinvite Vic Mignogna, well, he and others, they stage a walkout. Listen to this. I'm profoundly sorry and regret to say I have withdrawn my upcoming appearance at KamehamehaCon. This has come after a great deal of thought and ultimately comes down to following what I feel is right. Please understand, we're working on a way to make this up to the fan. Yeah, Daman Mills, he spent years, we are talking about years, dogpiling Vic Mignogna, basically trying to build clout off of any accusation, because of course, listen and believe. So imagine my surprise when I end up with this. By the way, props to Mike Walters for showing this to me. Check out his channel for sure. But this article, it comes to us from Anime News Network, the same network that went after Vic Mignogna, and all of these people, they loved it then. Well, now they're telling me voice actor, ADR director Daman Mills, yep, he's been accused of some things, and these things, woo, man, they are bad. Now, I want to make something very, very clear to everyone. I'm not saying that Daman Mills did anything wrong at all. In fact, Daman Mills, he denies everything. Listen to this right here. Mills, through a cease and desist letter sent to the alleged victim on February the 18th, asserts that the relationship was consensual and mutual, and the allegations are wholeheartedly false and without merit. The voice actor is asking that the allegations be retracted. What I'm saying, and Daman Mills, I hope you hear this, because you're a hypocrite. In 2019, you were making statements like this, and you made this to thousands of people, by the way. Many voices have been echoing a pressing issue, and this needs a strong, united front. I believe survivors. It takes a tremendous level of courage to speak openly about redacted and trauma. Please support victims. Don't dismiss their stories. There's truth to be heard. See, Daman Mills spent years going after not just Vic Mignogna, but people like myself that ask for evidence. He said, well, statements like that are exactly why predators get away with their actions and why the voices of so many people that are being accosted, they fall on deaf ears. Now, all told, there are 3 pages of very lurid, very descriptive accusations being levied against Daman Mills, and the kicker with all of this is that all of these supposedly take place when the person is under 18 years of age. They say that they met Mills before he was an accomplished voice actor. They were 15 years of age, and they wanted to be friends with Daman Mills. They had struck up a conversation, but Daman Mills, he wanted more, and they had to be told again and again that wasn't going to happen. I mean, it gets much worse from there, too. And the person, they say, when I'm bringing all of this up, I don't wish to press legal charges because I want my anonymity. I'm afraid of retaliation otherwise. However, I just want my voice to be heard and maybe help others who are afraid to speak up. As for Daman, I hope that this, at some point, has been a learning curve for him and that he has never treated anyone else this way. I hope he's gotten help since. I hope this doesn't affect him in the long run, they say. But Daman Mills, well, he definitely did something terrible. Now, there's not just one party involved in this either. There are actually multiple parties. One party you have accusing, one party that says, I can back all of this stuff up they're saying, and they say that they can do that because they reached out to Daman Mills. They asked him about propositioning their underage friend, and this is what he had to say. Dude, I know the feeling more than you can know, and that's why I'm reaching out because of that. I feel so freaking badly, I would about die. I mean, even though we haven't really dated, I'm still dealing with my unrequited feelings for redacted every day. Not his fault at all. I just can't shake him. I cry to him on the birthday like a bee because sometimes I don't know what to do. But I mean, geez, I want to hug you. I don't know what I can say to help at all except be there for you, 1 plus a lot of zeros %. Now, apparently these folks have been contacting his employers and contractors as well. And the point in this is not to look at the allegations. It's to look at his response. I mean, when it came to Vic Mignogna suing, that was silencing people. Listen and believe. Well, when it came to Daman Mills, he sought legal counsel. He sent out cease and desist letters, and he said, if you don't respond by February the 25th, what's going to happen is you're going to get sued for damages, costs, and expenses. Amazing, isn't it?